Hey, it's Connor here up on the roof of ESE Business School. Let's have a quick look at what we can see down in Barcelona. Here we have Barcelona. We've got the Sagrada Familia down over there, Torre Agbar, the Torre Mafre, and if we keep coming around, there behind this crane we can see Camp Nou, Barcelona's football ground. And in the far distance in the haze, the airport. So, great to have you this week on the video. Just had a conversation with a guy called Michael Thompson. American, lives in Vic, great writer, great thinker on Medium. And Michael was sharing with me a conversation he had with his wife. And he was talking about a couple of habits, good habits that he'd love to be able to develop and have in his life. And his wife said to him, you know, Michael, it's not the lack of good habits that's going to kill you. It's your big, major bad habit that's going to kill you. And I think an important reflection here that often the challenge in our lives is not to add 3 or 4 more good habits. It's to remove the one major bad habit that we have that is really sinking us, really killing us. And I don't know what that bad habit is in your life. For me, there's a number of things. One, I have a wonderful ability to procrastinate, to fill a 3-hour gap with nothing. I have a wonderful ability to pull the mobile phone out of my pocket to check one thing, and an hour later put the mobile phone in my pocket, having checked Facebook, LinkedIn, Twitter, viewed some videos. All activity that I had no intention to do, but as soon as that mobile phone comes out of my pocket, it doesn't go back in when I finish the one little task I went to look for. I go through Facebook, I check Twitter, I check LinkedIn, I check a bunch of other things. And to me, that is a bad habit, that if I could remove that bad habit, because checking Facebook, to be honest, it doesn't give me anything that makes me happy now or makes my life better in the long run. There's moments where Facebook, to me, is very useful, very powerful. It's something that has allowed me to keep in connection with a wider group of family and a wider group of friends. So there's friends I would never have kept in touch with from university, but I know where they are, what they're up to, whether they're married or not, how their kids are getting on because of Facebook. But sometimes knowing what's happening in the life of my distant friends and my distant family takes away from time that I could be spending with the family that is close, my daughters, my parents, my brothers, my sister. So one bad habit to me that sucks at least 2-3 hours out of the day is this: each time I check the mobile phone to see a call, to see one WhatsApp message, to check my calendar, I tend to look into Facebook, look into Twitter, look into LinkedIn, and I'm not using it to produce anything that makes my life better today or anything that puts me in a better place in the future. On the same theme of removing bad habits, a good friend of mine, Bob Glazer. Bob Glazer is a successful entrepreneur, runs a marketing company in Boston, and every week now, coming up for 2 years, he sends out an email on a Friday. It's called Friday Forward. And it is Bob's reflection on productivity, on running a business, on improving his and his family's life. And this Friday morning, his Friday Forward email, and I'll put a link to it down in the description below, was your not-do list. And we're at the time of New Year's resolutions, January, getting going on what's important. And there's too little time spent on thinking about stopping doing the things that do not serve us. Stopping spending time with the people who suck our energy and give nothing back. Stop doing the things that have run their course and are no longer of value in our life. And that what Bob's reflection was, as important as your to-do list is the creation of a stop doing, never touch, don't do list. And Warren Buffett often says it's the thing that will stop you achieving the #1 most important goal in your life is not the truly unimportant stuff. It's the stuff that's 5th or 8th or 10th in terms of importance in your life. And it's justifiable to spend time there instead of in #1. but it's time that you spend there is taking away from you achieving the thing that is most important to you. And I think these two reflections, that it's not good habits that you need to work on to put into your life, it's often the one major bad habit. If you could remove that, that would play a much greater role in changing the trajectory of your life. And the second idea from Bob Glazer, to start a no-touch list, a not to-do list, and put on that the things that you do, but you should stop because they are not serving what is important to you. Have a great one. It's Connor up here on the roof of IESE in Barcelona. Thank you for your comments, subscribes, your shares, your questions, your emails. It's your questions and your ideas that help me come up with what to share in these weekly videos. Have a great week.